Jamie Seamus Flying Bearbay. As soon as this, that's him. As soon as this young man introduced himself to me in late August 2011, I knew we were going to be fast friends. I'm not sure exactly why. Maybe it was the fact that we both had 4 names, not an easy burden to carry. Maybe it was his extra 21st chromosome that I have a special affinity for, or maybe our auras just meshed. Whatever it was, I was right. When I was asked to speak about Jamie for graduation, I of course readily agreed and set right to work writing down what I was going to say. I wrote so much down that when I finished, I'd written more than 6 pages of worth of material. Although I'm sure you would all love to hear about the adventures Jamie and I have had over the past 2 years, including many trips to Barnes & Noble, hours swimming in Welsh Pool, and oohing and eyeing at the reptiles at Petco. Most of my noises were out of fear. I decided that what I needed to do was go the Jamie route and make a list. If you know Jamie just a little, you know that he loves lists. He makes lists for everything, from country's capitals to all the places to eat in State College. Sometimes very useful. So, in true Jamie style, here's my list of the top 10 qualities that I love about Jamie. Determination. When Jamie was born, he was actually only given 3 names. But because of the kind of person he is, he decided to give himself a 4th. And being the determined and convincing individual he is, everyone actually believes that Seamus is his middle name. Speaking of his convincing nature, I'm not sure I have ever met someone who can convince me to do more things than he has. I mean, he got me to go see Abraham Lincoln Vampire Slayer. It's not a small feat. Jamie has an amazing memory. That's number 3. He remembers things from all the way back to before he was born. I'm pretty sure I know the years that his grandparents, parents, and brother were all born. And who? And his future sister-in-law as well. He also knows amazing historical dates, ones that I'm not sure I ever even learned. In addition to dates, Jamie remembers places. He has been to more countries than most of us in this room, and probably more states. How many states are you up to now?
I was just there for the 9. I think.
No, how many states? You know.
39.
39?
Yeah.
39 states. That's a lot. Number 4, because of Jamie's worldliness, he has a love for food. All kinds of food. He will eat anything. Well, anything except for fruit and most vegetables. When I asked Jamie what his favorite food was once, he simply replied, meat. Number 5, not only is Jamie worldly, but also he is always up for an adventure. Many times when we were hanging out, I would ask him what he would like to do. Most of the time, he would just want me to drive into the country. So I would drive, he would DJ, and we would just explore the countryside. Number 6, Jamie has one of the best vocabularies of anyone that I know. I'm sure this is thanks to his parents. Although it may not be the most literary word he says, I can't help but smile when Jamie says something is stupendous.
I can say the best.
Number 7, along with smiling, I believe Jamie has a great ability to make everyone around him laugh. Sometimes he's silly just to be silly, and other times he knows that you're in need of a good laugh, and he is always there to provide it. Dance moves, number 8. If you put on the right song, Jamie just goes to town. I'm not sure any of us should ever attempt to achieve the level of creativity and flexibility that he has. We could just never get to his level. It's pretty awesome. Number 9, how much Jamie has grown in the past 2 years. Jamie went from being a quiet, shy freshman in transition class to an active participant. Not only letting others know how he felt about their actions, but also starting to share his own feelings with the rest of the group. This transformation has been extra heartwarming for me to experience. And number 10, finally, my favorite thing about Jamie is his caring nature. Jamie is one of the most sensitive and caring people that I know, and I suspect that I'll ever know. Emotions touch Jamie unlike most people. His empathy is unmatched. I'll never forget the time that Jamie saw me cry. I say the time because unlike my father, I am not one for many tears. But on this certain occasion, I couldn't hold back, and I had never seen Jamie so concerned. This stayed with Jamie so much that months later, he still asked me about it, making sure that I was okay. His caring nature is also demonstrated through his interaction with animals. From his dog, Becca, to the dogs and cats he volunteers to take care of at Paws, Jamie always has a kind word to say to them, and they flock to him. So, those are my top 10 things that I love about Jamie. I'm sure all of you can come up with more. But since I have to end, I want to make sure that you, Jamie, know that you're an extraordinary young man. You never cease to surprise all of us with your abilities. As I know your parents knew 21 years ago, you are incredibly special. You have all of the tools and skills you need to be successful in the next chapter of your life. I know the past few months have been exceptionally difficult for you, but I want to remind you that you may be graduating, but that doesn't mean it's over. Things are just beginning for you. LifeLink will always be here for you, but we know that you've learned enough to start, as Terry said, the steps into your future.